I got a cheeky little half an hour.
Alrighty. Yo, what's good, people? It's your boy Fadlan, aka Ninja T. Out here with my co-founder, Mr. Harding, CEO of Blockchain Sensei.
He's
It
out
is
here.
current. Where are you?
I'm on the boat.
Oh, okay, for sure. Okay, so it is clearly the Matrix is attacking my camera again, so I'm just gonna turn that off. It is currently 3 minutes past. Oh, come on, man. Oh, we're back. It is currently 3 minutes past 8 p.m. UK time, Friday, the 11th of August, 2023. Welcome to another episode of NFT Fridays. Welcoming the regular homies. Dubham, how you doing, sir?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I still owe you a 101, I believe. We'll sort that out next week. Yeah, so we've got a loyal community members. Dubham here. We've got Idris, another fellow loyal community member. Feel free to put your cameras on and say hello quickly before I get into the disclaimer, guys. We've got the homie Edge Out Trading from the USA. Shouts Financial Conspirator. We've got Natasha, Nick, and everyone locked in on other platforms such as IG and YouTube. So, Mr. Harding, could you please make me a co-host, please?
I didn't even do that. I'm a pagan. I thought I did that straight away.
No worries. Fine. Alrighty. So, tell a friend about this amazing free weekly webinar every Friday, 8 p.m. till 9 p.m. To join this free weekly webinar, all you got to do is go to blockchain.sensei Instagram, click on the link tree, and then click the top link, which says the Game and NFT Fridays. We do 2 free weekly webinars at Blockchain Sensei. Mondays, 8 p.m. till 9:30 UK time, where we cover stocks, crypto, live reports, and interview founders. Fridays, a bit more chill, where we cover non-fungible tokens, the metaverse, etc. Catch all replays youtube.com/blockchain sensei, where you will find 259 videos. Like, comment, subscribe, and please tell a friend to tell a friend, because the biggest opportunity right now that I'm pushing is for generational wealth is to put on our families and to pool investments together, so we can capitalize on the next bull run coming. But none of this is financial advice, and I'm just a young entrepreneur on the internet talking about magic internet money. So let's get the disclaimer out the way. Disclaimer: terms and conditions. All content is for education, information, and entertainment purposes only, and it should not be considered as an investment advice or a recommendation to buy, sell, hold any assets, nor place any trades. Anyone on the IG Live, come join in the Zoom. It's much more fun in the Zoom link in the Instagram story. Please always do your own research. Our content is intended and should only be used for informational use only. It is very important to do your own analysis before making any investments, which should be based on your own individual circumstances. You should always take independent professional advice from a professional advisor. Alternatively, independently research and verify all and any information you may find in our show. You may wish to rely upon whether you should make an investment decision or otherwise. All investments come with what, guys? Please always do your own research. Neither myself, Mr. Harding, Dubham, Edge Out Trading, or anybody in this webinar are financial advisors, and we do not intend to be perceived or received as financial advisors. Yes, Natasha, risky indeed. However, we are working in collaboration with several accredited advisors. If you are unable to mitigate your risk, please let us know so we can refer you to an accredited financial advisor. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open up with a tweet string. Those that have Twitter, please follow us at Blockchain Sen. And you can also follow our individual Twitters respectively, one Mr. Harding and Ninja TEA 0161. So, I also really appreciate it if more of you guys consciously promoted NFT Fridays and the game, just our webinars, just nice little retweet, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. So in this episode of NFT Fridays, I'll be diving into DappRadar, which is an amazing tool, which I'll be honest, I've completely underutilized in all my years in Web3. So yeah, and we'll also be looking at Grand View's research from May 2023. Just before I get into that, let me iterate something. Believe it or not, at Blockchain Sensei, one of the biggest, there's many reasons why we do these free webinars. Obviously, we want to help people for, nothing in return, although we are a for-profit business and we don't really make money from these webinars, but we want to help people. But another reason why we do it is because it forces us to stay in the game. What did I say to my homie Edge Out Trading? I'm still a relative NFT noob, but this webinar has single-handedly forced me to improve my game because there's been times where I've attended and other members of our team will host. Sometimes it's me, sometimes Mr. Hardy, sometimes we'll do a back-to-back. So yeah, I encourage everyone to try and create content on something that you're passionate about. Because as you teach, you master, right? Also hit us up on TikTok, Blockchain Sensei. So let's get in some juicy. So before getting into DappRadar, actually no, we'll go over the tweet string first. Then I'll go to the IG. Then I will go to this report, and then we'll go to DappRadar. I think that's a good. Yeah, that's a good order. So let's just start off with some lighthearted content. I always like to link to the original list. So May Celebrity NFT Rich List as of about a year ago, June 2022. So according to this video by DappRadar, in May 2022, Mark Cuban's NFT portfolio was worth $706,000. He was holding a Bored Ape and Pudgy Penguins. So let's have a look. So we've got Dylan Francis on this list. He's a holder of Bored Apes, and escape my mind.
Doodles and
Doodles.
artifact. What's the other one? It's not artifact.
Yes.
What are they called? Artifact is when they're the Nike ones. I can't remember what they're called now.
Yeah, I know this is Doodles. I recognize it, but I can't remember.
One that Pharrell owns. Pharrell. Clone X. That was the other one.
So Paris Hilton is a Bored Ape holder. I remember when this came up. She had a portfolio worth around $687,000 as of last year. Mark Cuban's NFT is a Bored Ape, Mutant Ape, and also Pudgy Penguins holder. And he also tweeted recently that NFTs are still fun. Well, he's actually made his portfolio very public. We'll get into that in a second. So not that long ago, Mark Cuban tweeted that NFTs are still fun. This was very recently, only 3 weeks ago. And I've linked a little video where Mark Cuban talks about NFTs at Bitcoin Conference Miami in January 2021. Okay, what else we got? So, according to DappRadar, Gary Vee had, as of last year, a $3 million NFT portfolio, of which he had World of Women. I'm going to go into it in a sec because I've got a cool article to share with you guys. A CryptoPunk and a Doodle, amongst obviously many other NFTs. Now, according to DappRadar,
go to Logan Paul's. Go back. Go to Logan Paul's. Curious.
World of Women, V Friends, CryptoPunk. Okay, so according to DappRadar, as of June 2022, Snoop Dogg's NFT collections was worth nearly $7 million, including Moonbirds and CryptoPunks. So
most of them he got for free.
Say again.
Most of them he got for free.
Yeah, because he got the endorsements, didn't he? So as you can see, there's a bit of a trend going on in the celebrity NFT space as of summer 2022 last year. So Steve Aoki, in this celebrity list, had more NFTs than Gary Vee and more NFTs, well, in terms of fiat value during the time, and even more than Snoop Dogg himself. So this is a nice little article that I found, where Steve Aoki says, this was written in February 2022. Mind you, this was 3 months after the top of the stocks and crypto market, which is November 2021, when Bitcoin was 68K. Steve Aoki says he's made more money with NFTs than from 10 years of music advances. At a Gala music event, the veteran DJ and producer said royalties don't even come close to paying musicians' bills. As an artist, Aoki has been in the NFT space for a few years and wants to see these unique assets transform the music industry. Aoki is also a fan of Gala Games and his latest offshoot, Gala Music. He gave the opening talk at a private Gala Music event at the Forum in Inglewood, California. Gala Games COO Sarah Buxton spoke about gaming and music, which we always talk about. Play to, this is why we throw Play to earn events. We talk about GameFi and we talk about Web3 music. And this is why we're so passionate about Web3 music at Blockchain Sensei that we started an entire other company called Shuriken Sounds that only focuses on positioning artists in Web3. By the way, Friday the 29th of September will be a third ever Shuriken Sounds metaphysical event, which is an IRL event where we host in London, where we aim to create an environment where you can learn about AI, Web3, and also watch live music performances, and people in tech, business, and creatives can network. So Sarah Buxton spoke about gaming and music, followed by the electronic artist BT, who discussed his Orbs NFTs, which dropped on Monday during the time. It was February 2022. Okay, so let's go with this. Let's go back to the tweet string. So conveniently, Mark Cuban has made it very easy for everyone to see his NFT portfolio via this nice website. The URL is lazy.com/mcuban, right? So this is Mark Cuban's NFT, CryptoPunk. He's Caucasian. So if anybody knows what Mark Cuban looks like, he's a Caucasian billionaire. I say that because a lot of people like to have NFTs that look like them, but this doesn't look like Mark Cuban. So let's have a look at some of his NFTs. So he's got CryptoPunk 869, he's got a Bored Ape, and he's got a Mutant Ape. He's flexed these a lot. So if you're really in the NFT space, you'll know that these are his apes. I don't see him as a trader. I think he's more of a, more of a diamond hand hodler. Let's just have a quick look at his NFTs. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know them all. And I'm sure he bought some just for fun. You got this Astro Dog airdrop. It would really be worth somebody looking at all of these and do a little dive. So if anybody wants to take it upon themselves, I'm assuming this is just some fan art. What's we got in here? We've got a World of Women. I'm assuming that's World of Women Cyborg. Another Bored Ape. All right. So Mark Cuban's portfolio doesn't seem like, it feels like another NFT portfolio in terms of like somebody else in the space. Again, I'm not an expert, but you've got the blue chips at the top, and it feels like he's collected a lot of random stuff amongst, I'm sure a lot of this would have been gifted. And it's also clear that, people who collect Bored Apes aren't super loyal to Yuga Labs in the sense that, like, this is not official. This is going to be some derivative, unofficial or official, or just some fan art. Okay, cool. So that's basically Mark Cuban's portfolio. In terms of what he's currently putting out in his public wallets, in his public wallet. Okay, so I want to just go over this super quick article about World of Women to keep you guys informed. Where is World of Women in the world of NFTs? On OpenSea, World of Women right now is it must be in the top 100. I can't accept that it's not. Azuki, Udadi, Clone, Rap, Doodles, Bored Apes, Cool Cats. We're currently at Moonbirds, Cyber Brokers, Creatures, Dude, V-Friend Series 2. Oh, there we are. Number 76. And yeah, World of Women is actually below V-Friends 2 right now. That's crazy. Okay, so let's go over this quick article to keep you guys informed. What is World of Women? Everything to know about the NFT project, champion diversity in Web3. From World of Women Galaxy to its feature entertainment partnership with Reese Witherspoon. Okay, so the original mint date was July 2021. The original mint price was 0.7 ETH, which is pretty normal. Mint prices, in my experience, are between 0.04 and 0.08. Highest sales to date sold for 260 Ethereum on January 2022. So what is the World of Women? World of Women, often abbreviated as WOW or WOW, is a global community built around the original collection of 10,000 NFTs, which I remember when basically 2021 was just 10,000 was the standard. Hey, we got Jay Johnson. How you doing, homie? Considered by many to be a blue chip collection, World of Women has received support from prominent NFT influencers, including Gary Vee, Reese Witherspoon, and Steve Aoki. The collection's artwork features, and Snoop Dogg as well, I remember he posted this on his IG, depictions of diverse female avatars with 189 possible rarity traits, including skin tones, hairstyles, accessories, etc. So, according to the community manager, Kashvi, we're a community brand that celebrates art representation and inclusivity for all. The fandom surrounding WoW continues to grow so much that the team has dropped a second collection. So, much like Bored Apes dropped Mutant Apes of 22,222 NFTs known as WoW Galaxy. Oh, actually, let me just double check that. So, WoW Galaxy, World of Women Galaxy is here. So, World of Women must be higher, right? What? Okay, so if you go to this one, there's 21,000. Where's the original World of Women? World of Women. Ah, here we are. Okay. So this is the original collection, and the floor price is 0.79. It's kind of tempting, you know. That's kind of tempting. Where were oh. So we used to be at 13 ETH. Not pointless. Let's get the quick maths. So I do this thing called, or I've come up with something that I like to call the theory of hypothetical return. So I do this for mainly for altcoins, but it's basically where I take the all-time high and I divide it by the current price for a hypothetical X. And it's very hypothetical because there is absolutely no guarantee that any asset is going back to the all-time high. So do your own research. So all-time high was about 13 divided by 0.7. It's going to call it 0.8. 16.25x. Or 16.25x from all-time high. In ETH value. Hey, we got Jay Johnson. Okay, so there's WoW Galaxy and there's the normal World of Women. And then for WoW Galaxy, let's live check some floor prices. WoW Galaxy. They really don't make the search engine is not so friendly. Let's go back. Are we on? Okay, so this one, the floor price is pretty cheap. Yeah, 0.07. That's not that much money. It's like $150. Let's have a look at this. All time 1.9. So again, nothing is financial advice, but let's say you did your own research, like you really, really did your own research. Okay. You did your own research and you want to invest in World of Women, but let's say you can't afford the original, I guess you could say version 1 World of Women, which right now the floor price is, what was that, 0.8 Ethereum, so nearly 1 Ethereum. Much like there's, let me just come on camera. Much like there's Bored Apes and then there's Mutant Apes. Big price difference. There's VFriends and VFriends version 2. VFriends version 1, I think the floor price is, last time I checked, 1.5 to 2 Ethereum, and they peaked at, I think, like 14, 15 Ethereum at all-time highs. But that's still quite expensive, right? A lot of people can't afford that. But VFriends version 2 is cheap, right? 0.2, 0.3. I don't really know much about World of Women, so I'm not going to go buy a World of Women NFT, but I can literally see that the first collection, the original collection in July 2021, those floor prices are currently 0.8 Ethereum, about 15x from all-time highs, which what I show, like 13, 15 Ethereum. However, there's a significant drop between World of Women 1 collection and World of Women 2 collection. The second collection, which is completely official, again, the floor price is 0.07, which is pretty affordable for most people. Again, always pay your bills, always pay your debts. You know what I mean? And you should definitely not have an NFT portfolio, in my opinion, which is, again, not financial advice, that exceeds your crypto portfolio or stocks, because it's an extremely speculative asset. But hypothetically, you could potentially make a bigger X on World of Women Galaxy, which is the much cheaper second collection than the first collection, because you're literally higher away from the all-time high. This 0.00755 floor price is 25x from the all-time high, compared to on the original World of Women, it's like 13 to 15. So just something to think about for my traders and flippers.
Ninja, what's that in fiat?
Cool. Let's fiat it. So right now, 1 Ethereum is, let's just say it's 1,800 for an Ethereum, right? Let's do approximations. So you're right, Mr. Harding. Sometimes I like to just go too crypto-y, and sometimes I've got to break it down for people. So let's say 1 Ethereum right now is 1,900. I can't remember the exact price right now, but it doesn't matter. And then in fiat, it will cost you $143 floor price to buy a World of Women Galaxy. Again, this is the Galaxy, so this is the second collection where there's 22,000 items, not 10,000. The all-time high was 1.9 Ethereum, right? So let's say World of Women Galaxy. So that's the second collection, yeah. Floor CP current price is 0.075 ETH, which is $143. The all-time high is 1.9 ETH. But remember, 1.9 ETH at $1,900 is 1.9 times 1,900 is 3,610. But 1.9 ETH at, let's say, 4,800, which is all-time high, which there is no absolute guarantee Ethereum is going back to all-time high, but we speculate that the likelihood is that it will. In fact, the likelihood, in our opinion, our blockchain sensei, is that it will exceed the all-time high, as with a lot of blue chip assets. So let's just throw out a figure. Let's say 7,000. Again, I'm being hyper speculative, and please always do your own research, and please always pay your bills. 0.075 ETH CP current price, 1.9 ETH all-time high. There's a 25x ETH difference, but if ETH, let's say 3x's from today's price, which it can, right? From 1,900 to, let's say, 6,000, sitting on a hypothetical 75x. I'll give you guys 5 seconds to print screen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there you go. Okay, so let's go back to some fundamentals, because I don't like to be the super bullish. Everything's about price. I do think you should care about the project. So what's the utility? The World of Women team considers holders to be both contributors and stakeholders of the project's mission. According to the official WOW website, owning a World of Women NFT gives holders ownership of both the underlying artwork and intellectual property. So I'm assuming you can create your own merch, etc., using your NFT, much like the homies out in America did with their Bored Ape restaurant. There's even like a board. There's even an arcade in London that has some where the owner or one of the shareholders is a Bored Ape owner, and they've got a Bored Ape over there as well. For instance, World of Women holders were surprised with tickets to a holders-only Madonna concert during NFT in New York City in 2022 and an Art Basel 2022 in Miami. Holders donned formal wear for the first annual. I've never heard this word before. For the first annual WoW Gala. So, a legendary tweet from one of the holders. In 2022, this World of Women holder, according to Shannon, she or he or they, because I have to be correct these days. This human being got to go to a Madonna concert, redeem 2 homes in the metaverse, network with inspiring women at the WoW World of Women Gala, build a school for girls, cheer for World Cup champs, celebrate auctioned at Christie's, offset their carbon footprint, and own some digital identity. Okay, so let's go over this little report by Grandview Research. You can get the PDF, but they don't make it so easy for you to do so. What you must do to get this PDF is you must request a free sample copy. And I originally tried to do it with a Gmail and it didn't let me. So I had to put my number and I had to put the hello@blockchainsensei email. So it didn't work with Gmail. So if anybody would like this report, actually just message me and I'll send you this PDF, because it was a little tricky to get. Okay, so let's go over this. The global NFT market size was valued at $20.44 billion in 2022, and it is expected to grow at a compound annual growth rate. Let's just learn a financial term, CAGR, of 34.2% annually from 2023 to 2030. So what does compound annual growth rate? This means that, let's take 34%. So it'd be 100 times, let's say in year 1, 1.34, but then you times it again by 34, and you times it again by 34%. And as you can see, the growth is exponential because, like Einstein said, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Furthermore, the expansion of the market is driven by the global surge in demand for NFTs, driven by their distinctiveness, transparency, and other notable characteristics. Unlike traditional assets, NFTs are indivisible and cannot be divided among multiple owners. This is not correct, because we actually know that NFTs are divisible and they can be divided amongst multiple owners. So I'm sorry, Grandview Research, I don't agree with you on this. Check out fractionalized NFTs. Ensuring the authenticity and security of ownership for buyers, protecting them from counterfeit NFTs. The increasing interest in digital ownership and desire to establish unique digital identities have played a significant role. Hopefully, nobody will come for me for this, because this content might be on the internet forever. We want to make friends at Blockchain Sensei and not enemies. But this is why doing your own research is very important. I actually had a report that I was looking at before by Statista, and then we like our friends at Statista, but I just didn't agree with the report. So I'm not reporting what Statista reported in the NFT report. They had very conservative growth metrics, and I just I wasn't feeling it. So, but yeah, I disagree with Grant. This is a great report, but I disagree with this part about being indivisible. In fact, it's extremely divisible. US non-fungible token NFT market. So right now in 2022, you can see that physical assets way bigger than digital assets, but it's predicted that by 2030, digital assets there'll be more in digital assets than physical assets. Okay. NFTs provide a means to provide ownership and authenticity of digital assets, allowing individuals to truly possess and showcase their digital collectibles. Through blockchain technology, the rise of social media. Where were the points? I need to wait for I need to get the to go straight to the stats. Okay, so the personal segment dominated the market in 2022. So in 2022, there was more money in NFTs, according to Grand View Research, by retail than commercial, compared to every single other financial market, crypto, stocks, real estate, gold, where the market share is more commercial, obviously, asset managers and whales. So in 2022, 61% share of the global revenue was personal. In February 2021, people spent around $1 billion on digital assets. The growing valuation of NFTs is one of the major factors driving investments in digital assets. The commercial segment is anticipated to expand at the highest CAGR over the forecast period. The growing use of NFTs for business purposes such as innovating supply chain management and logistics is expected to drive the segment growth. Logistic companies are increasingly integrating blockchain technology in their operations, creating new opportunities for growth of the segment. For instance, in October 2021, VeChain, an enterprise-friendly blockchain project, announced a partnership with DHL, a logistics company, to issue NFTs on the VeChain Thor blockchain. So let's have a look at this. So the North American region dominated the market in 2022 and accounted for 31% share of global revenue. So that's US and Canada. The increasing adoption of NFTs by millennials in the region is driving the regional market growth. At the same time, the rise in the number of artists creating digital artwork in countries such as US and Canada is also expected to drive market growth. Because of Steve Aoki, Gary Vee, even Logan Paul, even though I don't like him personally. The Asia Pacific market is anticipated to expand at the highest CAGR over the forecast period. So let's have a look at some key components and market share insights. In April 2023, the Sandbox, an NFT marketplace, announced a strategic partnership with Ledger Enterprise, a platform to build, scale, and secure Web3 strategy to strengthen security measures and enhance partner experiences. So marketplaces are also focused on enhancing their product offerings to better cater for the changing needs of users and to stay competitive. As a result, marketplaces are investing in research and development, also abbreviated as R&D, to integrate advanced technologies and NFTs. Furthermore, companies are collaborating with universities worldwide to support technical development, academic research, and innovation in blockchain technology. Big ups to Greenwich Uni, Brunel Uni, Imperial College, and Anglia Ruskin University, amongst other great blockchain sensei partners who we are working in collaboration with, creating a growth opportunity for the market. Some of the prominent players in the global NFT market are Yellow Heart LLC, Cloudflare Inc., PLBY Group, Dolphin Entertainment, Dapper Labs, Gemini Trust Company, On-Chain Labs. Do your own research, especially Dapper Labs, amongst what I'm aware of. So, the market size value of the NFT market in the USA as of 2023, this is a May 2023 update, was 26.7 billion, which is, let me just give you some perspective about, like, you know how everyone's talking about Ripple and XRP? The NFT market is pretty much, I mean, the NFT market is larger than USDC now. So let that sit with you. Revenue forecast in 2030 to be $211 billion, which is 20% of the current size of the crypto market. obviously, the NFT code was only deployed around 2018. Okay. So let's have a look at global non-fungible token market report segmentation. So the report forecasts revenue growth at global, regional, and country levels, and provides an analysis on the latest industry trends in each of the subsegments from 2018 to 2030. So let's have a look. Oh, they're not giving me. Oh. Let's see if it's in here. Let's see if it's in here. Where are we looking? Where are we looking? They teased me. They didn't give it to me. Physical asset. We're gonna have to move on to Dapper, aren't we? You know what? Let's move on to Dapper. Let's move on to Dapper. All right, so I'm connected. I'm connected. Yeah. Okay, so who would like to know how to get free money? Type in chat if you would like me to start off with an action on how you guys can make free money on DappRadar. Free monies, they're free monies. Okay, this is what we do to get the free monies. What we do is we go to DappRadar.com, connect our wallet. So I've connected one of my MetaMasks in here. Lovely jubbly, not much in here. I've got a few NFTs, like $20 of Ethereum. So what we do is we go to rewards and we click airdrops. So Bit Hotel airdrop, $500 worth of BTH to 100 lucky winners. What do? I already did it, but let's see if I can do it again to demonstrate. We click join now. All we got to do to join this airdrop, you will need a BSC wallet and an email address. Well, so you're telling me I've just got to go to my MetaMask, change this to Binance Smart Chain. Yeah. So I just switch over to here. Am I still connected? Okay, I'm connected via the Binance Smart Chain now. Big ups to the homies at Bit Hotel. They're our friends. So BSC wallet and an email address. Okay, join now. Oh yeah, I'm already on the list. Okay, it's not asking for my email because I already did it before. But yeah, there you go. So the first thing everyone here can do is go to DappRadar.com, connect with your wallet. Most people have MetaMask. If you're not already on the Binance Smart Chain, this is how you add any network to MetaMask that it's compatible with. For the record, MetaMask doesn't store Bitcoin. I don't know why. And then you just add your network. As you can see, I've pretty much added my MetaMask to most of these networks. Let's just say I just add it to the CeeLo mainnet. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, cool, approve. And there we go. I'm now. Oh, what's this? Oh, there we go. I didn't know I had that. Surprise! Maybe I got an airdrop from somewhere. So that's how you get free money on DappRadar. Now, the nice thing about DappRadar is that you can see your portfolio in a nice visualized way. But let's have a look at the NFTs. Let's have a look at the NFT Explorer. Okay, so let's check all time. Because we like to look at things in the macro, right? And NFTs is literally an asset that has existed for like 5 years max. So isn't this funny? Isn't this pretty crazy? So Axie Infinity is number one. Axie Infinity has had more volume, aka $4 billion worth of volume, historically of all time. It's had more volume than CryptoPunks and Bored Apes.
Facts.
I don't want to make this too much about crypto because we want to focus on NFTs, but yeah, this coin's down but right now. So for those that are looking for an altcoin snipe, download the data set. I'm not saying buy Axie Infinity, but I'm giving you a fact that most people don't know. There's been more volume, NFT volume, of Axie Infinity than CryptoPunks and Bored Apes. And to remind you again and again and again, CryptoPunks was acquired by Yuga Labs. So CryptoPunks and Bored Apes is the same company. And everyone seems to forget. Okay, so let's have a look what's been going on the past 30 days. We can see that there's been $88 million of volume traded in the past 30 days of Bored Apes, and Mutant Apes have done 42 million. I would just combine, like, I just like to call things Yuga Labs. So just add 88 and 42 together. It's 120. Add CryptoPunks, 120, 138. Is other deed by other side. Oh no, we can't have loads of things on one screen, which is a shame. Which other filters can we have? We can filter by chain as well, which I really like. How did I do that before? How did I filter by chain? 1 second. NFT value estimate. Select an NFT continue. Damn. This is not what I wanted though. Token swap. How did I do it before? I knew how to do it. I remember I could just drop down and change the chain. Filter. How do I change the chain? 1 second, guys. Oh, here we are. Okay, so what you do is, so back to the DappRadar main website, go to rankings and then click NFTs. And then obviously most things are on Ethereum, but we want to have a look at some alternative chains, right? So let's have a look at Bitcoin ordinals. And then you can just look at all time. So in terms of all-time volume, the biggest NFTs on Bitcoin is the Bitcoin frogs. And you got Doge Punks and Bitcoin apes. I wonder if these are official. Let's have a look. Are Bitcoin apes owned by Yuga Labs? Yeah. Bored ape created to dev. Oh, I think it's just a derivative from one of the owners. Created to the Yuga Labs ocean provider. So it's not. I don't think it's official. He's launching his first collection of Bitcoin NFTs. It might be. It might be. What is the price? What are the and how do you I don't actually know the process of how to get a Bitcoin ordinal. I'm sure it's just connects with my Exodus or something. But yeah, let's have a look at what's happening on, let's say, the BNB chain. Nice and cheap and fast. What's going on? No one really talks about NFTs on the Binance Smart Chain. So we've got Pancake Bunnies and Pancake Squad. Are these officially owned by Pancake Swap themselves? Let's give me information. I don't want information about Pancake Swap. Oh. Let's go back. So we're on the BNB chain. We're on all. I think this isn't the is it collectibles? Polychain monsters. You could absolutely make a killing if you just spent all your time on DappRadar. I feel like this is its own little metaverse where you have to look at different data sets and just start diving deep. This is the first day today that I've really, really paid attention to DappRadar. I've only ever really used it for airdrops, and it's been more other people putting me on airdrops. My favorite kind of NFT, music. Let's see if we change that over to Ethereum. Okay, so we've got the Wicked Craniums, Tools of Rock. So yeah, it's Saint Jerome's birthday today. So I'm gonna wrap up by 9. He's our asset researcher. Let's take any questions. Let's do it. Let's do a little conversation. Mr. Hardy, you're still here. I thought you were going away on your boat.
Listen to what you've been saying the whole time.
Okay.
I'm not giving
Have you
any
got
guys.
any?
Great show, man. Definitely appreciate the invite. Really good content, man. A lot of value gems you dropped in there, man. I'm kind of new to the NFT space. Not new to the space, but like definitely a novice in the area, man. So like just kind of getting the rundown while you go through your process is definitely helpful, man. I appreciate it.
You know what I would say for you, and this might resonate with other people who are similar to you. So, as far as I'm aware, or I've seen and I know, you're really good at DeFi and futures. So, right now, have you got any of your portfolio in NFTs?
Man, I'm really heavier in domains. I have a few pieces of art. I think we got some imaginary friends. I had a crypto punk at one point. I'm more into the NFT sides of the domain names, which are kind of not moving right now. But I you can't tell me in a couple years these companies ain't gonna come knocking at the door trying to buy these domain names, man. It's just something that nobody's really thinking about right now. And I think for like somebody who doesn't want to like get into the art stuff and doesn't really have that eye for it, the domains is something really simple and easy. Like, everybody's gonna need a web address, especially if they're doing business on the blockchain in the future. And if you own that domain name, it kind of makes it semi-priceless, right? Think about like
100%.
think about like a Walmart or Amazon or Gucci or some of the high-end brands, man, that are out there. I definitely think it's going to be a lick in the future, man. When the companies really start integrating onto the blockchain, I think the domain names are going to pop off real big. And I think those
100%.
numbers and those multiples are going to be crazy.
Yeah. I mean, if you've got a good ENS address, like you got like insurance.eth or something crazy like that, then yeah, you got some
I
crazy
mean,
digital real estate.
me and my wife kind of went crazy on it a couple years ago. We did some churches, we did some companies, some hotels, some bars, we did some influencers, because you got to remember, right? Like, so influencers, like say Ninja, well, you already obviously get it, right? But say you want to have a funnel to that goes directly to your page, and so where your subscribers or whatever can give you that money directly with all of the the NPC stuff that's going on. Once that's all online, take your top 1% of influencers, and if you own their you own their handles on their ENS domains, I'm pretty sure they would be really willing to pay it, because they don't want to change their handle. You know what I'm saying? It's like starting over from scratch. So there's a couple different ways where you can get into it. You kind of got to think a little bit outside the box with the domains things. You know what I mean?
One sec. Someone just asking me, am I on Zoom? But yeah, bro, on Zoom. No, I like it. I like it. I wanna add something into your psyche. And hopefully this resonates with other people as well. Like, I feel like the art stuff is absolutely the least important thing about NFTs. NFTs, in my opinion, are basically should never really be about art for the most part. Like it's the keyword is access. The keyword is access and community. And if I had a multi-million-dollar net worth, I'd have no problem buying a Bored Ape for 200,000. Not because the ape is worth it, but it's because of the community. Like,
Right.
imagine being in that community with Steve Aoki and Gary Vee.
And
Imagine
that
being
Discord.
1 out of 10,000 of, or 1 out of 7,000, because you know people are going to buy 2 or 3. Let's say 1 out of
Mhm.
5,000 of people that own World of Women. You're in the community with Snoop Dogg, Gary Vee, and Steve Aoki.
Right.
That's got to be worth a couple 100,000.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's access and opportunity for something different. But I definitely agree with the artworks being the least effective way to push NFTs, man. Pretty soon, I think everything is going to be in one way, shape, or form, a form of NFT in the future, man. How we do business, how we do commerce. Maybe it's something just as simple as swiping your phone to get on the train. You know what I'm saying? Those are going to be NFTs, and that's what I feel like people need to start thinking about and looking at, like, what are the real applications of NFTs and how can we take advantage of that for like 5-10 years from now? You know what I mean?
100%, 100%. Any because I know you've got a meeting in like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. So
Yeah.
is there anything you specifically want to say to the people, or any
Nah,
questions or?
man, I just appreciate y'all and what y'all do, man. I'm gonna try to tap in more and more with y'all as much as possible, man, because y'all definitely be dropping jewels.
We need
I
you as a
think
guest. I'm gonna get you
for
on as a
sure.
guest on the
One
Monday
thing I
show.
do want to say is for anybody who wasn't paying attention, it's not really NFT related, but months ago when we first chopped it up, you was like PayPal, 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 and now look what's happening to PayPal. They just released their Paxos USD coin, or it's a stable coin, what they're calling it. So like, make sure that everybody knows, like, you be talking your shit, but like you really be knowing your shit at the same time. So I was like, man, and as soon as you said that, I didn't really pay no attention to PayPal, but now I'm full, all eyes on y'all, man, and what y'all doing over there. I definitely appreciate it, man. Keep it up.
Consistent.
For sure.
Consistent. That's the key thing. Is we're consistent and correct. Correct and consistent.
Consistent and correct. That's a good way. That's excellent.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, obviously not to do with NFTs, but PayPal is one of my top stock picks, like top 5. I've recently doubled my position. The stock has gone down, and I feel like I've been calling PayPal out for a while now, and it did run up since I called it by maybe like 12 to 15%, and then now the price of PayPal stock is cheaper than when I called it.
Right.
But I have the eye in mind because I've read the earnings report. Like I know this is a shakeout. So
they're going to revolutionize the payment system on the internet via the blockchain.
Wait. The thing is with PayPal, they already did.
Right. They already did it, right? They're going to do it again.
Yeah, it's not a problem for them. Like they are the OGs at internet money. So no one's got more research, more real experience. No one's got a better understanding of onboarding and breaking down that trust barrier. PayPal went from being the thing that nobody trusted to people going, if you haven't got PayPal next to your eBay account, not buying it. They had a monopoly on trust. They might do it again.
Definitely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, let's do some quick questions, and then we'll wrap up. Mick, how are you doing, sir? I think this is my Scottish friend. He said he's on a train. All right, we'll skip Mick. I believe it's a Scottish Mick. Dubin, how you doing, my friend? Any questions? Any?
No,
Anything you want to
yeah,
share?
I'm good. No, just now was good, like excellent insight as usual. Excellent show. Just quick question really on my side. Just in terms of PayPal, so you're recommending that obviously it's definitely worth a buy. You reckon the price will dip a bit further, or you reckon this is a
Okay,
good time?
this is where you need to remove this mentality, right? It's called ultra price sniping. Inaction, is the devil. And over-analysis, we call it analysis paralysis. And I say this from people, me and Mr. Harding, who have suffered from this. It's where something is already a great product and it's a great price, but you want it even cheaper. And what happens is life passes you, my friend. Something will happen. Somebody will go to hospital, not wishing that on anyone. Somebody might die, not wishing that on anyone. You might get ill, or your eyes and your attention go somewhere else. I have said for many months, PayPal is a top pick of mine. And what happened after that? It rose. The current price of PayPal today is lower than when I called it. So anyone who bought it when I called it rode the spike and then rode it to the way down, and now down. So all I can say is I have doubled my 4-figure position in PayPal at the current price. So I do not know if PayPal stock will drop anymore. And I quite frankly don't care, because I'm not trying to get the ultimate price. The ultimate price is often a fallacy that retail think they can do it. They can get. Buy great assets at great prices, in my opinion. Don't try to find like the difference between $63 and $58 when we're like 5x from all-time high.
Interesting. No, that's good. That's good.
What was the cost when I got into? I can't remember the exact cost, Nick, but like I said, I've doubled my position at today's price.
What I would say is that what I see a lot is people worrying about the price they're getting in, but never worried about the price that they're getting out.
You have to say that again.
I always see people worrying about the price they're going to get in, never worrying about the price they're going to get out. People are like, oh, I want to get in at this price. Oh, I want to get, and I'm like, all right, what price you getting out? That don't make no sense.
During our 101, I'll tell you the prices that I'm looking to exit at. There's some nice gaps in the market between $200 and $300, and that's where I'm looking to exit 50% of my PayPal position. So I will cover that in our 101. Mr. J Johnson and Multivision, anything from you guys? Thank you, Natasha.
No, man, just appreciating all the value. I was just having some dinner. This was really good food for thought. And just can't wait to actually make the most of all the free value, especially DappRadar that you mentioned earlier. Definitely going to get connected to that. And looking forward to the next one. Come on.
And why should the people pull up to? Sorry. 1 second, Mr. Multivision. Thank you for joining from IG. Jay Johnson, why should they pull up? Anyone watching this between now and the 29th of September, why should they come to Metaphysical 3?
Because it's got everything you could possibly want out of an event/networking situation or dynamic, or however you could call it. It's all of those things and more. Of course, there's going to be a lot of Web3 talks. Well, not a lot, but a sufficient amount of Web3 talks to, whet the beaks of all the Web3 enthusiasts, and obviously high caliber artists, some really high caliber people in the room as well. Not just talking creatives, but also, fund managers, startup directors, CEOs, all these kind of good stuff. So the list goes on, but, I don't want to take up too much time. And that's why you should come to the next Metaphysical.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 100 people plus. That's the goal. All right. And to wrap, 100 people, man. 100 people. All right. So to wrap up, Mr. Multivision, how you doing? Thank you for joining towards the end via IG.
I'm doing all right, man. Same here. I'm really actually new to this. I don't even know where to start, but I just decided to jump into the conversation, and it's been an option for a while now. So I'm looking forward to invest and grow.
So at present, do you have any experience in financial markets?
Oh, no.
Okay. So let me tell you. Well, first of all, because you have come inside the Zoom, remind me, have we ever had any interactions? Because obviously you don't have your camera on, so I don't know who I'm speaking to as well. I don't recognize your voice.
No.
Okay, no problem. So I would like to publicly offer you a free recorded one-on-one session, which will be an introduction to the markets. You get to keep this recording forever and share it with whomever you feel. So there is an immediate solution to your problem. I, as a full-time practitioner of these markets, 8 years in the game and business owner, I'm happy to give you a bit of a helping hand for free at no cost, recorded. And then you can obviously spread that information with other people. So I will DM you right now. Actually,
Gladly
I can't DM you
appreciate
right now because I'm on IG. But this is your IG, right? _multi_vision.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna DM you in like 12 minutes, 15 minutes, because I need to end this IG live, end this YouTube, and then do the IG description. But I will DM you personally. So that's what I offer you. And publicly, if anybody is in multi-vision situation where you have no experience with financial markets, NFTs should absolutely be the last financial market you touch. Let me give a basic breakdown of what you need to understand, and we'll wrap it up here. The first thing that you need to understand, and I'm going to teach you this, is basic macroeconomics, the relationship size between major asset classes, between real estate, stocks, crypto, cash, NFTs, etc. NFTs is a very, very small market, even smaller than the cryptocurrency market. NFTs, non-fungible tokens, are digital assets that are not they're not connected to a liquid market. What I mean by that is you can't just sell an NFT. It's not like you know how you can sell crypto and you can sell a stock or you can sell gold or oil at the market price. You cannot sell an NFT just like that because there must be a buyer. So I recommend that NFTs is the last thing you think about at the back of your mind until you get comfortable with what is the blockchain, what is cryptocurrency. You've got a few stocks. You've moved crypto from what's called a centralized wallet, for example, Coinbase or Binance, into a decentralized wallet. You know what a private key is. Know all these things, and then NFTs will make sense later on. So that's my best suggestion for somebody like yourself. As I can say publicly, and like I said, I'm going to DM you in 5 to 7 minutes.
By doing that as well, whilst you're doing the learning process, you'll probably get some free anyway.
What was that, sorry, dude?
I said, by doing the learning process, you'll probably get some for free anyway, just like what happened the other day with Coinbase wallet.
Oh yes, yeah. In crypto, there's lots of like learn to earn. So there's lots of applications where you can get a few dollars just to learn a bit about this and a bit about that.
Okay.
But we'll find that time and we'll lock in these.
All right. The hardest thing for me is like reading the chart. I
got you. Don't worry. We'll cover a bit.
You don't need to know that straight away. That's definitely not what you need to learn first.
Okay.
Yeah, the most important thing is understanding the fundamental of the asset. We'll wrap up like this. There's three major types of analysis. There's fundamental analysis, which is the most important. Fundamental analysis is understanding what is this asset? What is Bitcoin? What is Ethereum? Why does it have value? Why are companies like Apple and Microsoft worth more than most companies on planet Earth? That's called fundamental analysis. Then there's technical analysis, which is the study of charts, the green and red candlesticks. That's less important than fundamental analysis. Then there's what's called sentimental analysis, which only comes from experience. And that's being able to read the feeling of the market. Is it more likely to go up? Is it more likely to go down? What's the macro? What's the micro? What's the macro, that somewhere in between. So yeah, I'm glad that you brought up charts and I'm glad my co-founder said, don't focus on charts, focus on fundamentals, focus on why things have value. And again, I will cover a bit of that in our one-on-one.
You don't need to know how to do a wheelie before you can pedal a bike.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Um,
Because I was thinking everything was about the NFTs and stuff. Like, I got my Twitter, right? I go on Twitter. I seen someone post something about NFTs, and people started already sending him money. All he did was just post new NFT, send money, and people was going crazy over it. I'm like, dang.
okay. Social media. I'm just gonna be a bit more game before I go before I go to this party. Most money, please everyone deep this. Most money is made in the shadows and not publicly. Okay, most of crypto Twitter and NFT Twitter is all cap. It's mostly a lie. It's mostly a fallacy. Most NFTs in the world haven't been sold. They're just stale digital assets because it is almost as easy to post on Instagram than it is to upload an NFT. When you know how to upload an NFT, it's almost as easy as posting on Instagram. Okay. So don't have shy. I don't know what your situation is. I don't know how much you make. I don't know what your bills are. And I don't know what your debts are. Okay. But please take it from a market practitioner. Take it from somebody who lost tens of thousands in this market, that paid thousands of dollars to fake gurus. This is one of the reasons why we do this at Blockchain Sensei, right? We do free webinars to really show that, you know, we love educating people. Long-term wins. And it's not sexy. And I know the internet tells you you can jump on the market and turn $1,000 to $10,000, but there's a 99.9 chance that you can't. And everybody trying to sell you some crappy course. 95% of financial gurus are trying to sell you some crappy course. They're trying to get you to sign up to their exchange. And every time you do a trade, whether you win or lose, they make a commission. This is how the game is rigged. I'm telling you from the get-go. So please, whatever you see on the internet, take it with a lot of salt. Because, yeah, unfortunately, it's not how the market works. And there is an insane opportunity right now where you're learning in what's called a bear market. So crypto's low and the stock market is likely to take a drawdown. We're in kind of a global recession. So you have the opportunity to learn before what's called the next Bitcoin halving and bull market. And that's where things are really going to start flying off. So take your time, but it's good that you're here. And we will continue the conversation one-on-one. But guys, okay. I'm going to wrap up NFT Fridays here. I'm 10 minutes late, but thank you very much. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you guys. Take care.
Big episode.
All right.